Okay, everyone. Hi, good evening. Thank you so much for coming to this unscheduled doorstop. I understand today at about 4:35 p.m. The Singapore Police Force released a statement which covers certain posts that were made by one of the candidates in Sengkang West. That's Raisa Khan. So what we'll do is Raisa will make a short statement, and thereafter I will take questions from the media. Okay? Come, Raisa.
Thanks. My intention was never to cause any social division, but to raise awareness to minority concerns. I apologize to any racial group or community who have been hurt by my comments. My remarks were insensitive, and I regret making them. I feel really passionate about minority issues, regardless of race, and in my passion, I made improper remarks, and I have to be accountable for them. I will fully cooperate in any police investigations. Thanks.
Thank you, Raisa. So I'll take questions from the press. Yes, Afifa, go
What is
ahead.
your position on the social media post, and how is the party supporting her through the investigations?
Well, because it's a matter which is under police investigations at the moment, it's probably best I don't make specific comments on the posts. But of course, the Sengkang team is here with Raisa, the party leadership is here, and that's how we support our candidates.
Mr. Singh, if this were to affect candidacy or the team as a whole,
Yes.
how would the party react or respond to this?
And thank you, Wyman. It's a bit speculative now. I understand investigations are still ongoing, so we'll have to allow that process to take its course, and only then can any question of the nature that you ask be really answered more specifically.
I think Ms. Raisa Khan yesterday posted an Instagram post.
Yes.
Talk about smear campaigns. I was wondering if the party can share a little bit more about what happened before this police report.
Well, I don't want to connect the two to suggest that the post yesterday, which I have to look at, I haven't specifically seen it, but I don't think it's wise to connect the two. I think the police have identified two spin is ongoing because of those two posts, so perhaps I should restrict my comments on those.
Mr. Singh, do you see this as a failure in perhaps the party's candidate vetting process, or were you aware of these kinds of online comments, or you felt that maybe there was nothing wrong with them?
Okay, I was not aware of those posts, but I would like to say that this is the youngest candidate on the WP slate. That generation has completely grown up on social media. And for me personally, I don't encourage, and I would be actually a bit disappointed if our candidates would try to sanitize their past. And I think they should be upfront and authentic to the public. This is who they are. And in the event there are certain posts or certain comments that they may have made which are untoward, then I would expect them to explain themselves. And that's how I think that generation who has lived on social media from their adolescent years will have to understand the difference between what you do on social media and what happens when you move into the public realm.
Don't vote for a PAP Light. And now there's this new episode. What is your take on this?
I don't want to speculate on what the motives and intentions of some of these people are, but as far as our candidates are concerned, if indeed some of these issues have to be dealt with, and I think James dealt with some issue that was brought up via an Instagram post. So if there's a response that needs to be made, I think I will fully expect the candidates to respond accordingly. I forgot your last question.
It's related.
Sorry?
It was related. Yeah, you've answered.
Okay, okay. Any?
Can we ask the Sengkang team candidates themselves to say something about this episode, like how they feel about it and really what their comments are that now one of their teammates has been involved in this investigation?
Well, they will be conducting their own doorstop in the next few days, and they can attend to some of those questions then. But their presence here today already should give you an indication of what sort of team spirit the Sengkang WP team has.
Mr. Singh, do you think this whole development could affect the party's chances of the election, not just at Sengkang, but at the other constituencies as well? Are you worried?
Well, you don't speculate what could happen in an election. I think we've put our position as a party forward. We've been in some of the other constituencies you are alluding to for a number of years. And I think the public, I leave it in their good hands to decide the decisions they want to make at the polling centre, whether we are a serious party whether we enter politics for fun. I think this is no laughing matter. We're in there, we're telling people, look, your vote really counts this time, more than any other time, and you should think very carefully about the future of Singapore, especially in this upcoming decade. You know, doubling of the elderly population, we've got resident labour force participation that's going to peak. What does that mean for the number of foreigners in the economy? There are many, many important questions to settle, and I think we have to ensure that there's an opposition presence in Parliament to defend the rights of the public on issues where the PAP shouldn't be given a blank check.
Ms. Lim, did you say something in Mandarin?
No thanks. I think I'll deal with this particular press conference, I think. Yes. Okay, it looks like I think that's about all the questions. Any more questions? Okay, if not, thank you very much, and thank you for coming at such an hour which was unexpected. Have a good night. Have a good rest. Take care.